Hi everyone, welcome to Yarn Stitch Color. I am Arundhati and today I am going to show you how to make this beautiful sunflower. The material that we need to make this sunflower today would be two colors of yarn. I have chosen a 4-ply yarn with a brown and a yellow. I have picked a 3.75 mm crochet hook. You are free to pick a relevant hook as per your yarn thickness, scissors, needle and a stitch marker. So we will begin with the yarn that's required for the center part of the flower and with a magic ring or a magic circle. So to make a magic ring or a magic circle, pick your yarn like so and wrap around the working yarn. So the yarn that is still attached to the ball, wrap it around your finger. There's a cross in the front and parallel at the back. Insert under the first string of yarn and pull the other one through it like so and twist your hook. Now remove your finger and chain 1. We will not be counting this chain. Okay, now we will place 6 single crochets into the circle. So insert onto the side which has 2 strings of yarn, this side, okay, and under both, yarn over and pull up. Now you have 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through both, okay, and I will attach a marker here. If you are an experienced crocheter, you might not need it. It's up to you. Okay, and now I will place another 5. So I need a total of 6 single crochets. So after you've made 6 single crochets, just pull the short tail of the circle and your circle in the center will close. Now we will attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet where we had attached the marker. You can remove the marker and insert under the stitch like so, yarn over and pull through that and the loop on your hook. So attach with a slip stitch. Okay. Now again chain 1, and this chain 1 we will not count. Now we will place 2 single crochets into each stitch. So this was the first one, right? We will insert there, yarn over, pull up, 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through both. Again insert into the same stitch, yarn over, pull up, 2 on the hook, yarn over, pull through both. Go to the next one and repeat. So in the first round we had 6, in this round we are making 2 in each, so we will have 12 single crochets. Attach with a slip stitch to the first single crochet and chain 1. Now we will move on to the third round, and here we will make a total of 18 single crochets. So the repeat will be 2, 1. In the first one we will make 2 single crochets. Attach a marker here. One, that's 2, and in the next one we will place only 1 single crochet. Okay. And then in the next we will place 2 single crochets. and then 1 in the next. So repeat this 2 1 across the circle. At the end of the round, we will always have one single crochet in the last one. Now I will attach it to the first single crochet with a slip stitch. Pull and pull through and chain 1. Okay. Now I will begin on the round 4. Here we need to have a total of 24 single crochets. So the repeat is going to be 2 1 1. So in the first one we will place 2 single crochets. That was 1 and 1 more, and then 1 in the next 2, then 2 here. So in this stitch I will place 2 single crochets, then in the next I'll place 1, and in the next I'll place 1. So here our repeat is going to be 2 1 1. Here I have completed the round 4 with 24 single crochets. Okay, now I will join with a invisible stitch. So for that, raise your loop and cut a long tail and pull it out. Okay, now using the tapestry needle, see you have a marker here in the first one, right? We'll remove it and skip that. We will skip this one. We'll skip this and insert under the next stitch from front. Okay, pull the yarn through like so and insert into the last stitch from center, picking the back and the third or the loop on the back, this one. Okay, you see this? Let me just try to see this. This is what we are creating. So once we tighten it a bit, it will imitate the top of a stitch. This is the one we just made. Okay, and then on the back we will insert under any closest stitch, make a loop like this and make a knot. Once you've made a knot, you can weave in the ends now or later. I'm just going to tug it in a bit and leave it. If you want a larger center, you can continue to make your circle by increasing the number of ones. Now we will begin to make the petals. For that, make a slip knot onto your hook and attach the yarn to any stitch. So simply insert under the stitch, yarn over and pull through, and hold this and pull it through the loop on your hook, and then just tighten this a bit. Okay, now chain 2. In the next stitch we are going to place a double crochet. So yarn over, insert in the next stitch, yarn over and pull up, 3 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. In the same stitch we are going to place now a treble crochet. So yarn over twice, insert in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up, 4 on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, now we will chain 2, 1 and 2. We will, like a picot, attach it to the like a picot, but we will attach it to the top of the treble crochet. So you see these two, this and this, these two loops or yarns are from treble crochet. So we will insert under that, yarn over and slip stitch. Now we will place another treble crochet. So yarn over twice in the same stitch, yarn over and pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, and now we'll do something little different. We'll pull through all 3. So like so. Okay, now a double crochet into the same stitch. So yarn over, insert, pull up, through 2 and pull through 2. Okay, now chain 2 and attach with a slip stitch to the next stitch. So we'll insert under the next stitch, yarn over and pull up and pull it through. Okay. Now in the next stitch we'll insert and make a slip stitch. Now chain 2 and we will place a petal. We'll make the next petal. So we'll place a double crochet and treble etc. in the next stitch. So after you've made chain 2, you've done a slip stitch and chain 2, go to the next stitch and place a double crochet. Now it's a repeat. Make a treble crochet in the same stitch, chain 2 and slip stitch like a picot to the top of treble crochet, then place a treble crochet with a slight difference. Last we will pull through all 3, then a double crochet, all of this into the same stitch. Okay, then chain 2 and slip stitch to the next stitch, and then slip stitch to the next one, chain 2 and begin on your next petal. This is how the petals look like. Okay, so you can make all the petals and meet me here. So after you've made the last petal and the chain 2, don't forget this chain 2. After you've done all of that, I'm going to cut a long tail. Okay, and pull the yarn out. Now we are going to attach with a invisible stitch, as invisible as possible. Okay, I'll just tuck this in. This is how it looks like. So I will not insert it in the stitch that's free. I'll insert it in the next one and pull it like this. Have to adjust the chain to ensure that it's straight. Okay, not twisted. Like this. And then I just inserted the stitch from needle from back in the stitch that was left. Okay, now I'm going to stitch it like this. So there is no major science behind this. You can attach it anyhow that you think is looking good. I have avoided attaching with a slip stitch with the hook itself, because it might leave a small knot. So I've attached it like that, and then on the back we will pick the closest we'll pick like this the closest 2 loops and run our needle through the loop and bring it all together and sink it in. Okay, that's how it looks like, and there are lots of tails on the back, so we will weave them all in. There are 4 of them. Okay, we'll weave them all in. Now for those of us who would want to place a rubber band or so in it, I have got both these brown yarns by weaving them to the center. Now I have applied very little fabric glue. Okay, I have applied very little to the tie and to the yarn, and then simply kept this here and tie them tightly. Okay, and tie it once more. If you've not applied it before, even at this stage you can apply a little, but here little is the key. If you apply more, somehow it doesn't stick very well. Apply very little and allow it to dry. Okay, so now once this is dry, I will simply weave this in around it by stitching it with the tapestry needle. Again, there is nothing very specific about it, but let me just show for one side, although it's not very dry. Have it like this, right? Just insert here right below the tie. Ensure you're not going on the correct side. I have gone. Okay, so I will just pick the loop on the back like this and ensure I'm not putting my needle through the front, and bring it like this. I'll do the same thing on other side and just tie them together and then weave it in. Those of us who would want to make a fridge magnet like this. Okay, I have again used the same fabric glue. This is the fabric glue. I have used the same fabric glue. I put some on the magnet and then place the magnet onto the flower on the back. And again, little is key. Use little glue, don't overdo it, and let it dry. I have let it dry overnight. So once it has dried overnight, see how nicely it sticks, and anyway the glue becomes transparent. So it looks like this. I'm going to weave in these ends. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please like this video and leave a comment. It makes a lot of difference on YouTube. If there are more comments, the video automatically gets shown to a lot of more subscribers or more people who would be interested in it. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you watch my videos, and share it with your friends if they too like to crochet. Thank you so much.